So welcome everyone to the live class. Today we are going to discuss about factorization. Okay, so as we can see, I have written down the definition of factorization. The process of writing an algebraic expression as a product of two or more factors. Okay, now before explaining factorization in terms of an algebraic expression, say let me take few integers example, say 10. So what are the factors of 10? We have 1, we have 2, 5 and 10, right? So the thing is we can divide 10 by each of these numbers, right? And when we divide 10 by each of these numbers, we get 0 as the remainder. So we have to keep in mind we can divide any number by its factor and get a remainder 0. A number is exactly divisible by its factors. Okay, now in factorization process we will express algebraic expressions in terms of factors. Okay, let me give you a very small example first. Say let me mark this as example A, example B. Okay, so we have 3x square y. Okay, so 3x square y can be expressed in the term of its factors of 3x square y. So we have 3, we have x squared, and we have 5. Some teachers they write this as 2x's. This is also correct. Okay, আমি এনেকেও লিখিব পাৰো 3x square y, নহলে আমি x square দুটা x বনাইও লিখিব পাৰো, ঠিক আছে? So এতিয়া factorization কৰাৰ কেইবাটাও process আছে. Okay, we have many methods of factorization. So today in this session we are going to learn one of those. Okay, let me write the heading. Factorization by finding out common factors. Okay, so I hope all of you remember what common factors are. Common factor kaak koy? Suppose we have 15 and 10. So 15 or factor ki hobo pare? 1, 3, 5 আৰু 15. আৰু 10 or factor ki hobo pare? 1, 2, 5 আৰু 10. 1 is the common factor of any two numbers. Okay, so apart from 1 we have, or we can take 1 of low paro, logote 5 of low paro. So common factors ki hai 1 and 5. And if we find the ACF, this is 1 into 5 equals to 5. So ACF ho jay, ACF is highest common factor. Okay, so thik tenake ami এতিয়া দুইটা বা তাতকে বেছি algebraic expression or common factor উলিয়াম আৰু factorize কৰিম. Okay, we will find out the common factors, or rather we will find out the ACF of the two or more expressions and then we will factorize. Okay, so example eta loi lo. I hope this is visible. Factorize the following. Some books use RIZE, some books they use RISE. Both are correct. So let's take a easy example. 5x minus 15x squared. Okay. Excuse me. So first let me show you the solution in a detailed way. In exam we don't need to write in such a detailed way. Hmm. So we will write factors of 5x. So we'll have 5 and x. Okay. Then factors of 15x squared. So 15 can be expressed as or let me remove the multiplication sign. 3, 5 x or x को लिखियो पारो, we can write x square or both x and x. So we see we have 5 and we have x. Okay, so how we'll factorize 5x minus 15x square. So we will express this as, or what we can do, we can take out the common factors. We have 5 and we have x, so 5 are x আমি উলিয়াই লম বাহিৰত. Okay, we will take these two as common factors. Okay, so we have, or rather we had 5x, আমাৰ ইয়াত 5x আছিলে, so we wrote the 5 and the x outside the bracket as common factor. So we will be left with 1. Okay, and then we'll put the minus sign. So we had 15x squared. Let us look here. So 3, 5x and x. So 5 and x are written outside as common factors, so we are left with 3 and x. So 3x. So our answer is 5x 1 minus 3x. Okay, initially for practicing we can solve it in detailed manner. Okay, so gradually जब practice होते जाएगा हम लोग इसको इन्हीं 3 steps में खत्म कर सकते हैं, या फिर 2 steps में भी खत्म कर सकते हैं. ओके, तो और एक ले लेते हैं एग्जांपल. 9x square y 3axy. ओके, तो अब की बार मैं ये रफ में कर रहा हूँ. So 9 can be expressed as 3 into 3. Okay, so out of these, in the numerical part we can take 3 as the common factor. So we will write 3. Then we have x square. So x square मतलब कि x into x है, और यहाँ पे और एक x है. ठीक है, so we can write into x. And फर्स्ट टर्म में भी एक y है और सेकेंड टर्म में भी एक y है, so we can write the y as well. ठीक है, and then we are left with 3, क्योंकि 3 into 3 9 होता है, तो एक 9 कॉमन फैक्टर बन के बाहर आ गया और दूसरा 9 ब्रैकेट के अंदर ही रह गया. ठीक है, x into x था, x एक x बाहर लिख दिया तो दूसरा x अंदर रह गया. ओके, y we have written outside, so we will be left with 3x प्लस 3 भी बाहर लिख दिया, x भी बाहर लिख दिया, y भी बाहर लिख दिया, so we have a. So we can multiply 3 into x into y, so we'll have 3xy 3x plus a. So our answer is 3xy into 3x plus a. Okay, আৰু দুই তিনিটা কৰি লওঁ, তেতিয়া আমাৰ অলপ প্ৰেক্টিছ হৈ যাব বস্তুটো. Okay, let me adjust my notebook. Fine. Let us now take a trinomial. These two expressions were binomial, meaning we had two terms here. Okay, so এতিয়া আমি trinomial এটা লওঁ. X square yz plus x y square z plus x y z square. Okay, সো এটা বস্তু আমি দেখা পাইছো যে প্ৰত্যেকটো টাৰ্মতে x আছে y আছে z আছে we have x y and z in each of the terms so let's count roughly we have x we have x we have x squared meaning we have 2x so we can take at least one x as common factor so I mean x to lolo okay then we have y square and again y so we can take at least one y as common and we can take one z as common we have z and we have z square okay common factor ahi gol x into y into z so ki baki thakile yat x yat y and yat z okay our answer is x y z into x plus y plus z ঠিক আছে easy okay so we will do few more examples ax square y bxy square cxyz ठीक है सो की कॉमन लो पड़ी क्या क्या कॉमन लिया जा सकता है तीनों में से वी कैन टेक x कॉमन फैक्टर यहाँ पे एक x है यहाँ पे एक x है यहाँ पे दो x है ओके सो वी कैन टेक x एनीथिंग एल्स यस वी कैन टेक y ইয়াত y এটা আছে ইয়াত দুটা আছে ইয়াত এটা আছে তো y okay so the remaining excuse me so we have ax square y ইয়াৰ পৰা আমি x আৰু y বাহিৰত লিখি দিলো so we have a and x then we are left with b and y in the second term and we are left with c and z our answer is xy into ax plus by plus cz okay easy so we'll just level up our questions so all the examples we have done so far one thing you might have noticed the common factors were always monomial okay now in these questions we will have some binomials okay let me write one example for you okay so this is our expression the expression itself is a binomial we have two terms we first term is 6x into 2x minus y the second term is 7y into 2x minus y and in these two terms we have seen okay that 2x minus y can be taken as a common factor here the the common factor itself is a binomial okay sir so we can take 2x minus y and 2x minus y and as a common factor so this is just a one step solution and we are left with 6x plus 7 so this is our answer okay very easy initially it may look the question by looking at the question you might feel that the solution will be very long but it is very short okay and quite simple also let me give you one more so तो जैसा हम लोग देख सकते हैं, तो तीनों टर्म्स में ए स्क्वायर एक्स इंटू एक्स प्लस वाई प्लस बी स्क्वायर इंटू एक्स प्लस वाई प्लस सी स्क्वायर इंटू एक्स प्लस वाई, तीनों टर्म्स में एक्स प्लस वाई को कॉमन लिया जा सकता है. ओके, सो वी विल टेक एक्स प्लस वाई कॉमन एंड जो बचा कुचा है ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस सी स्क्वायर को ब्रैकेट में डाल देंगे. सो दिस इज आवर सोल्यूशन, एक्स प्लस वाई इंटू ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस सी स्क्वायर. ओके, let's take one final example for today. 2x minus 3y into a plus b, 3x minus 2y into a plus b. Okay. Excuse me. So here we can see we have a plus b and a plus b. So let's start. A plus b becomes the common factor. Okay. So अंदर क्या रह जाएगा? We'll have, okay, I'm putting a square bracket. Okay. So we have 2x minus 3y and we have plus 3x and minus 2y. So this in this question we will have one more step. क्यों होगा? क्योंकि we have to solve this part. Okay, हम लोग इसको ऐसे नहीं रख सकते. So we have 2x and we have 3x. तो 2x और 3x को ऐड करना होगा. So we'll have 5x and minus 3y and minus 2y को भी ऐड करना है. So this is minus 5y. So this is our solution. Okay, so I hope factorization का जो beginning का part है, I have made it as easy as possible. Okay, ये प्रैक्टिस करने से ही होगा, प्रैक्टिस করব লাগবে আমি, ঠিক আছে? So in the upcoming classes I will try to solve, or I will try to teach rather the other methods of factorization. Okay, meanwhile you can subscribe to my channel and you can go through my other videos, like them and share with your friends. Okay, so I will if you have any doubts you can post it in the comments or you can mail me. Okay, so see you in the next live session. Take care. Bye bye.